number of folds. The way they fold it, that is what is called folds. Now, this one I can fold just a few because it's not big. But if it is, you can take something like a curtain. You can fold the curtain into different parts, different ways. The folds are one. And then when it is also many, so it is not, number one, the works of God are many. Not just many. There are many that has been folded. Now, because, let me just give. So, now, the word manifold is this Hebrew word rabab. 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 And rabab, it simply means to multiply by the myriad. Myriad is also another big word for so. Multiply by myriad. Myriad simply means the myriad. Myriad. The myriad alone is a big number. But rabab, it means to multiply by myriad. Myriad simply means thousands. Multiply by thousands. The works of God. The works of God are many. Zabaradakos. Whew. Do I go there? Do I not? Do I go there? Do I go there? No, okay. There is one mighty angel that stands, one of God's close lieutenants. When I say lieutenants, associates, close people, that literally is involved in all of God's creation. The name of that angel is also one of the names that Jesus identifies with. The name of this angel is Wisdom. Wisdom. And wisdom is literally involved in everything God has ever done and will ever do. Keep that scripture on. The verse 24. How manifold are thy works in wisdom? Thou made them all. I don't know if you have either Message or Amplified. You have versions. Okay. So find for me Amplified. And then Message. Gobadala katalakos. Snappy. Zombretikis. Mombrondo boko barande dipekos. Okay, let me find it myself. Psalm 104 verse 24. The Message. Let me check my Message. I thought the people said you had versions. Are you? Good. So the Message, it says, what wild as in wild, what a wildly wonderful world. God, you made it all. With wisdom at your side, made earth overflow with your wonderful creations. One of the names of Jesus today, in fact, even from the Old Testament, you will read and hear of the name wisdom. Wisdom. In the New Testament, Paul says, Christ has been made unto us wisdom. Every name you will hear ascribed to God and to Christ, Before the incarnation of Christ, God had made a being that bears that name. Okay. Before the incarnation of Christ, God has made a being that bears that name. Before even those names would be discovered. For example, if you hear of Jesus as the Prince of Peace, there is actually an angel by that name. He's a prince, and he's the prince in charge of peace. So like you know of the Prince of Persia, the prince of whatever, there are, and I'm not talking about, this is not principality. No. There are angels who are strictly princes, and it's different from principalities. Okay. Just like by now you have heard of lords, you have heard of kings, you have heard of priests. These are all groupings of the angelic. Now, when you hear of the Prince of Peace, there is an angel who bears that name, Prince of Peace. Okay. Because it is a name, and a name literally except God. That is exclusive to him. But even that, the name of God is still reflected on other people and other angels. For example, when you hear of Michael, Michael has God in it. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. When you hear of Michael, Michael is simply Michael. Gabriel. The L is the God. So now, virtually all the names that you would hear of Christ and of God, he has already given them to certain beings he has created. So that before even man would discover them, God had put them, and that is why it is easy for man to discover them. It is rather laziness on our path that we are not able to discover them, because these are names he has already placed on angels. For example, before a man would discover Jehovah Rapha, there was an angel whose name was called Raphael. So whether you discovered Rapha or not, there is an angel that bears Rapha. Are you following? Good. So Jehovah Rapha is not just exclusive to God. God himself has already put it on certain creatures. When I say creatures, people, beings God has created. So if there are beings that bear that name, you should, as far as God is concerned, man, you should be able to discover it. This is not, it's a mystery, but this is not a mystery just in God, that you have to go into God to discover. He has already put them on certain angels, that you don't have to even get into God. Meet his creations and you can find them. And that's why most of the names of God that were discovered, they were discovered by, you would say, by happenstance, by man stumbling on them. So something happened and somebody said, oh, Jehovah Nissi. Something happened, somebody said, oh, Jehovah Jireh. You know, it was like they didn't embark on a journey to discover them. Something just happened out of the blue and they found it. If you could find it out of the blue, it means it is easy to find. It is easy to find, and yet it is so difficult for us to find. No, it's supposed to be easy to find. Something somebody didn't even plan to find, and he just found it like that by something happening. Now, Nissi is also somebody's name. A being. Anyway, I'm not going so much into the names and all of that. So, but there is an angel whose name is Wisdom.